name's Jackson Aide, and this is my record, Letters for Eliza. Battery died. So, got some electricity. That was the process for Letters for Eliza. And I feel that there was going to be no other way to do it. And that kept the honesty there. That kept the realness of it, the rawness of it. I didn't want the guitars to sound perfect. I did not want things to sound so perfect. You know, like, oh, get rid of that frequency, or compress that, or put a waves filter there, or put this isotope thing there. Although those types of things were utilized, but they weren't utilized to a 5-star standard. It wasn't up to Nashville scruff. And I kind of exist in that world of perfection. These letters needed to be the real thing again. The process needed to be the real thing again. Again, you can't put a timestamp on creativity. I never thought that, like, these 4 walls would carry so much, but unbelievably amazing, like, sort of what happened. And I had such a tough time sort of documenting it at the same time, because I'll get into this with the design stuff. But, you know, when you're in the process and you flip a record button like we are now, like, things change. Like, I know I'm being recorded. So that was part of the production as well, to where I limited the amount of cameras around. You know, there was no one ever taking videos in here. There was really no one here in the company 2.5 years except me and Henry. But, and like I said, no one touched the record, no one heard the record before I released it. I also, you know, wanted to release the whole thing. I didn't want to do the single game to where I was like, this is a family of songs and they need to exist together for people to be able to delineate them and understand them. I don't want to release the best of 4 of the best of 15. 4 months later you get a fucking record and it's just like, god damn, it's that boring. Like, what is the fucking point of that? It's like you're teasing people, and I always figure that, you know, your listener and your people that are consuming the music are sort of smarter than you are. Give them some credit. They know what you're doing. So again, the process was like, I needed to figure out a way to keep this real, but also be able to express that and help you guys understand that as well. So through the process, it was just here. Setting up, tearing down. I mean, this keyboard has probably gone up, came down, stayed up for months, got taken down. I mean, I recorded guitars right here. So just set up a mic, blanket, and grab a guitar and start going. And that was the process behind it. It was all off the cuff. It was never structured. There was never a list of things to do. It was just, let's see what happens if we sit down and start making things. And when you do that, more things come. More ideas come. It might not be a song, but it could be an idea for, you know, a synth line. It could be a melody line. It could be the type of piano. And you know, that goes back to me limiting limiting myself the amount of sounds that I actually wanted to allow myself to use, because at the end of the day it just becomes endless. So it's like that cohesiveness, that honesty, don't get too far from you'll never quit type thing. So yeah, there was no point to that. But you gotta aim at something. I mean that like tongue in cheek, that there was no point to. There's a huge direction with this record. There is a underlining earnestness to it that I have not felt for a very long time. And through this process, what I always tend to do is that I always strive to make my favorite record. If I'm not happily, campily dancing in here, having fun with it, and trusting my instinct at the end of the day, you know, trusting that heart, and know what you're hearing back, and it making you smile and cry and all that stuff. I needed to go through that process to understand who I was again as an artist. And I think I've said this previously on the other video. It's like something that struck with me was like I'm again familiar with who I am as an artist and as a human being. And that is one of the most comfortable feelings I think that a human being can have, especially a creative, because it's free. It is, to the utmost degree, that's the part of letting go. That's the honesty, the earnestness, and the reason behind the process of production. I like that, the process of production. And I'll leave you with that. I hope you're enjoying the record. I hope you are. It is my favorite. I think it's fucking amazing. And we'll see you next time, okay? There's more to come. We're going to do a bunch of these. So, peace as always. Be good and take care of each other. Later.
Take to the streets, they say it works out.